Hey y'all. I just wanted to do a quick little story time with you guys. Wow. So my message today is walk in your calling. If you are called to do, if it's to be a counselor, if it's to be a priest, if you are called um, to be a minister, don't be afraid. We are living in a time where people are afraid to worship God. We are afraid to admit that there is a higher power. We are afraid to be more spiritual or to accept religion. Um, so my story is this. All right. Was it, I think it was the 6th of September. No, not think, I know. 6th of September, somebody crashed into um, my building. I had like a commercial sign up. It was a drunk driver. Okay. All right. Let's rewind prior to that. Okay. My grandmother's birthday was the 1st of September, and I had been fighting with giving my life over to God, having this whole spiritual awakening. I wasn't really unsure. All my life, I've always been battling with whether I should do things the right way versus the wrong, answer the call that the Lord has placed on my life. I didn't really want to do it. I still had some habits and some sins that I was doing. But for the last 9 months, I have been absolutely fasting, clean, no sex, no nothing, no sin at all. Um, so I wanted to step into divinity and become ordained to be a minister reverend. That way I can work with others more on the spiritual side versus mental health counseling, because I'm a mental health counselor. All right. So I actually went through the ordination on that first, and I was supposed to pay for my certificate and everything, but I had to wait until, my finances was right. All right. Finances got good on that Friday, the 5th. I was able to order my certificate, my whole minister outfit and stuff, Whew, paid for it on that 5th. That 6th of September, a drunk driver came through and almost crashed and split my building. He just luckily hit the front door and knocked down, well, completely totaled the front end of my neighbor's car and knocked down part of my commercial sign and my little fence and stuff in the beginning of my company. I say this to say that whole night, leaving from out September the 5th, I couldn't go to sleep. And I was wondering why, like, oh, usually when I can't go to sleep, it's like something is going to happen. Something's going to happen. God is dealing with me. But I know since I have matured in my spiritual journey that I'm supposed to pray and then just ask God to reveal to me what it is that is about to happen. I'm the one that can actually have prophetic dreams and tell people ahead of time, but I never really wanted to accept my calling. But now that I am accepting it, wow, drunk driver knocked down my commercial sign and almost killed himself, but by God's grace and mercy, he only knocked down a sign and hit the next door neighbor's car and bumped into my door. That's number one, where God needs to be praised, because a life could have been taken. But I say this to say, accept responsibility. If God has spared your life, accept responsibility for everything. And never take life for granted. Never take life for granted. And if you're called to walk in purpose, do just that. Walk in your purpose. Don't be ashamed of what you're called to do. A lot of times it's looked at as being a bad thing. A lot of times we're faced with vices. We know that we need to give up some of them bad habits, but we don't want to because we feel like it's not the right time. But who's to say when the time is going to be right, and if you'll ever have that time to get things right? That's my story time for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Patrice Siobhan. You can follow me on Instagram. And this is me just opening up a new little TikTok, trying to get into the mode of TikToking. And also on Facebook under Patrice Siobhan Brown. You guys have a good day. Happy Wednesday. Make sure you guys tune in next week. Bye.